Hey everyone, this is Jerry Fleming with Sarah Divino. I'm back with the new look. I hope you all like it. I decided on a whim that I don't want to live like this anymore, like the dirty hobo that's always high. So, I guys decided to clean it up, and I hope that everyone else will like it that I'm talking to around town in Bordeaux still. So for wine number 53, we're going to be trying our Cailloux Bordeaux Superior 2016 red, obviously, from Bordeaux. We're going to be doing this one today along with a couple others. So to start off, I always like to remind people to follow us on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. We're always looking for suggestions for new wines, suggestions for hostels, suggestions for wine or food pairings, suggestions for just about anything, like where to visit while in Bordeaux. Actually, I've pretty much got that one down, pretty much. I know a lot of different places you want to visit before you go. So if you have any questions you want to ask me about my places I visited or my own experiences, please let me know. So it's been a week since I did my last wine tasting, and this is going to be number 53. Sorry for falling behind. This is my bad. I had to run into some issues with my passport and had to go all the way to Paris for a day trip and come all the way back. It was quite an adventure. I'll be writing about it in my story that I'm definitely going to be writing. It's going to be all about my adventures through Europe, a short little story that you're more than welcome to take a look at. I plan on publishing it for free on my blog or somewhere, or I don't know. You're going to see it somewhere along the lines. So, to move on now, with this red wine, we're going to use our Venturi. Thank you, Venturi. I've used your wine sifter or your decanter so much that actually is causing issues. I think now it's starting to crack, and it's a lot of wine are pouring through it apparently. So as usual, I like to explain that the decanter spills out sulfites and other such like tannins and other debris that you do not typically want in your wine. So thank you, Venturi. Let's go. Let's see what this is all about. So I have had one glass of this before to try to get a head start on the flavor profile of it. Wasn't too successful. I've been just trying to get down everything. So immediately it has a softer taste. I can already tell from just the odor that it has softer taste. It has a little bit of a purple hue around the edges, if you can take a look here. So just a little purple pinkish hue. So it leads me to believe that there's going to be some strawberries or maybe some raspberries or any other type of fruits, like maybe a plum. Definitely got a hint of plum in there. Some plums, maybe. It's like a little smoky flavor. Definitely a little bit of woody, I would say too. It's definitely dark berries in there though. Definitely grapes. So, oh my goodness, sorry about that. The light is totally messing up my shot here. So, let's get back to it. This is going to be our... Ooh. So immediately I'm noticing that not a dry texture, very moist, very wet taste. It has very appetizing. It's very fulfilling when you drink it. I would definitely want to pair this probably with, I did have a tortilla or a whatever you like to call it, a frittata, tortilla, whatever floats your boat, but it was absolutely delicious to go with this, but I wouldn't suggest it, honestly. I would just love tortilla, so it's like kind of one of those things that anything would go great with it. I would definitely suggest a chicken meal, duck would go great with this. Maybe something a little gamey like venison. Deer maybe might go great with this. You can imagine like a little gamey taste to it. So like a lamb, if it's cooked appropriately, always, and then goat as well. So these dark plum notes I'm getting. I could also see it going, it's pretty sweet too, very sweet. I would definitely want to pair this probably with a nice like cherry pie or some type of dessert like that, a tart. Would go great with this as well. You got a lot of options for this. If you just want a little snack and you want this to go with it, a charcuterie board. Definitely would suggest something savory a little bit along the lines of that. But so if you're going to do a charcuterie board, make sure it's a lighter meats, nothing like too heavy. like maybe nice jamon, maybe some pepperonis. Like none of those are probably too heavy, but you know what I'm saying. Just a light meat, light cheese on top of a little cracker. You'd be just fine with this. Ooh. Yeah, definitely not very acidic either. It has a very nice taste. It's an excellent price for what I paid for it. I think it was only €4 I paid for this bottle, so absolutely delicious for what you pay. I'm getting some cherries in there too. There's definitely a little bit of cherry, a very strong black cherry flavor. Very good though. Overall, I definitely like this wine quite a bit actually for what I paid. I paid more for a bottle and I've gotten worse results. For the value, I'm going to put this with a star next to it in my journal. It's going to definitely be one of my better ones. So, if you are looking to buy a good bottle of red wine on the cheap from Bordeaux, I'm not sure how much this costs back home. Probably should look that up when I get back and have a new favorite that I can buy if it's cheap enough. So, I don't think I have very much more to say about this wine, unfortunately. Besides, you need to take a look at the legs so I can show you the amount of sugar. There's definitely a good amount of sugar. It is clumping up. They're so closely spaced together, these legs on it. You definitely can't see it with these glass and the lighting, unfortunately, but it has quite a bit of sugar throughout the edges. So that might be why it goes great as a dessert type wine or something with a heavy, like a gamey type of meal. Ooh, very nice. So, nothing more to say, but follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube for wine pairings, wine tastings, all that type of good stuff. So, thank you for watching as always, and Santé!